Epaccsys Requisitions is a web-based, easy, simple-to-use e-requisition module using the Epicor technology stack. The module feeds off of your Epicor live data, and the web front-end portal allows easy access for non-finance users and staff across the whole business. Users can create requisitions on the fly from favourites or catalogues quickly and simply with the workflow logic behind the scenes, routing the process and approval. Minimal training is required and user acceptance is high. This allows end users to continue with their job quickly and effectively. The licensing module allows the rollout of this system cheaply and effectively, as has been acknowledged by both the commercial and public sector organisations Epaccsys works with. Access is through a web browser to a specific website URL for the organisation. You'll be presented with a homepage consisting of tabs showing requisitions at particular stages in their process. You can view all of your open requisitions, requisitions you need to approve, any orders awaiting receipt, and orders that have been rejected or put on hold. Each column header contains column settings via a right-click where users can choose to sort and filter their data display. Double-clicking any line will launch the requisition details to allow viewing, editing, or approval where appropriate. A user can create a requisition via the Actions New option. Selecting this option opens a page where the user can enter a requisition header and then unlimited requisition line details. The header dialog is used to record general information about the requisition, such as the cost centre, delivery location, and any notes. The cost centre would be used to build up the financial GL code within the requisition lines. Once saved, the requisition is given a number and the line items can be added via the Add New Line button. Users can now choose the supplier they wish to purchase from by either entering the supplier ID or searching on the supplier name or code. Once the supplier is chosen, a list of available parts can be displayed for that supplier. Users can set up favourite items, which will then appear at the top of their list as shopping list parts. This enables users to quickly create requisitions for frequently purchased items. Upon choosing the part, the GL account will be created with the cost centre and purchase type combination. The user can then enter the quantity and save the requisition line. Once a user has completed their requisition, they can send it off for approval and it will be passed on to the approval user for appropriate action. The approving user is notified by an email when a requisition requires approval. Approvals are routed according to the cost centre and value of the requisition line. As you can see, under the Approval Cost Centre Maintenance, we have a list of cost centres, and then if we expand them out, a list of users authorised to approve with their associated approval limits. If the requisition value is more than that of the approver's limit, then the requisition will be passed on to the next approval user of the hierarchy until the total requisition value is satisfied. Delegated users can be set up where a nominated user is allowed to approve requisitions on another approver's behalf, for instance when an approver is on leave or unavailable. Once a delegated user is activated, approvals are routed to the delegated user rather than to the original user. To approve a requisition, an authorised user can access their requisitions to approve list and then either approve or reject the requisition. If it is to be rejected, a rejection reason code can also be added. Once the requisition has been successfully approved, it is pushed into Epicor ERP and created as a purchase order. If a requisition user has the permission to do so, they can mark their requisitions as received in the Receipts tab. The user can enter the quantity received, and depending on how many were entered, the requisition will be left open for future receipting or closed and marked as fully received. A budget summary page allows users to track available spend for a specific budget GL code combination. The calculated amounts are used to determine what is available for the user to spend on the codes that they are associated with. In this example, you can see that for the first GL code, the budget is 12,000, with only 1,010 posted to the GL. However, once you take off the unposted AP, goods received not invoiced, purchase order and requisition amounts, there is actually a total commitment of 5,555. So you can see how easy it is for users to manage the end-to-end requisition process through the Epaccsys eRequisition tool. For any further information on eRequisitions, please contact Epaccsys Limited.